Hello class, my name is Diego Lopez and this week's presentation is titled Who Closes? Introduction. For this project, your normal school district is dealing with a project that is late and has incomplete items from the punch list. The project is so late that the school year has begun, having students and faculty dealing with the incomplete project. The key players in this project are as follows. There was a consultant that was hired to serve as the owner's representative, but unfortunately, they have no incentive to stay with the project after the certificate of occupancy was received, and they're now gone. The project's general contractor was basically looking for the release of their retention. The school district, facility managers, and maintenance crew were not involved in the construction process or had a contract with the construction team. And finally, the design team received compensation prior to obtaining the permits, and there is a small amount left for the closeout of the project. Let's cover responsibilities. Who should be responsible to proper closeout of a construction project? Normally, the owner's representative is responsible for the closeout. In this case, the consultant that was hired. They should build in the cost to complete the entire project, including the closeout phase. I understand that there's very little money now, but again, this is something that should have been added at the beginning of the project into the total cost. Also, the general contractor bears responsibility to ensure that everything in the punch list is done in a quality manner. They also could have initiated the closeout. And finally, the school administrator in charge of handling the bidding process and signing the contracts could initiate the closeout phase and hold the contractor responsible before releasing the retainer. Do all team members have a built-in incentive for a speedy and sometimes poorly performed closeout phase? Not necessarily, depending on the type of the negotiation and the penalties for delayed, as we reviewed in class. If the amount set as liquidated damages is too low, it might have a reverse effect. So not everyone is probably motivated to close out. The next question is, what about involving the school principals? Do they have a long-term initiative for a proper completed project? To me, the answer is yes. The school principals have one of the strongest incentives to make sure that the project is done right and as soon as possible. They have understanding of the student needs and the requirements to facilitate teaching. The next question, should the end user on any project be involved from design through construction and marshal of a property closeout project? I believe that getting the end user involved in the project can be beneficial, but this needs to be done carefully to maintain a balance between efficiency and cost. But are they qualified? The end user is probably not qualified to manage the closeout phase, but they can provide an expertise and valuable input for the long-term usage of the facility. And finally, are you as a recent college graduate PE qualified to take the point of closeout? I understand a PE as a physical education, so in my opinion, no, I don't think a physical educator can prepare or is prepared to handle the closeout in a construction project. Well, class, I want to take a moment to say goodbye and to wish you all the best in your future classes and careers. It has been a pleasure to learn with you throughout this journey, Wishing you all success and fulfillment and all that lies ahead. You guys take care. Thank you.